whose and what rules are you playing by? Have you ever asked yourself this question? Because there's rules that we have to follow in the physical world, of course, it's like the driving rules and things like that, and don't steal, whatever, the rules that we're taught. But the rules that I'm talking about are your rules, your integrity rules, the ways you live. Because so often the reasons why we get triggered, the reason why we get upset at another person, the reason why we're angry for any reason is because people aren't following our rules. They should be living a certain way. They should be acting the way we think they should act. They should be treating us the way we think they should treat us. You see what I'm getting at? There's so many rules that we have created in our minds the way things should be in order for us to be okay. So many times if we don't agree with somebody, we say, oh, I can't be their friend. It's like, what is this? I don't agree. It's okay not to agree. It's okay to live differently. It's okay to have different views because we do. There's the thing of like-minded people, and that actually gets boring after a while. How boring. You're just stuck in this limited perception of life. There's so many different ways to live. There's so many different ways to see life. There's so many different uniqueness, ideas that are coming through each and every one, and a lot of people will stand back and say, that person expresses weird, or that person creates weird, or whatever. It's like, no, we're each creating in our unique way, and that's the beauty of it. That's what we came here to do. We didn't come here to be like everybody else. We came here to be us. We came here to be ourselves, and that's where all this judgment and separation and comparison comes in, and actually that only hurts our soul. If we're comparing ourselves to somebody else, that's hurting our soul, because we're not meant to be somebody else. We're meant to create and express in the way that we do, the way that the divine channels the energy through us, if you believe in that. If not, believe in whatever you believe in. This is what I believe. See, these are the rules that I play by, and it works for me, and that's beautiful. And that's why I make these videos, because I share with you what works for me. Take what you want, leave the rest. Don't take anything or take everything. It's up to you. I'm not attached to how you live your life. I'm not even attached to how you see me, which was coming through, but I'm not attached to how you live your life. I appreciate and celebrate your choices. I appreciate and celebrate the ways that you choose to live, because it's working for you. Or maybe it's not, but it's working for you because you're doing it. So hey, it's working for you in one way or another. And for me too, it's like I choose to live the way that I do. I choose to express whatever comes through me. I choose to be open and honest, and I'm real. What you see is what you get. I don't play different roles, even though I'm a healer, and I also am friends. I have friends. I have family. I have different ways that I play in this world. I volunteer at different organizations, but wherever I am, this is me. This is my energy, and when I go out with friends and have fun, this is my energy. When I see clients, this is my energy. This is all the same. I don't change roles to fit into a certain idea of how I think I should be in order to fit into society. And it's taken me a while to get here. And I encourage you, if you're someone who is frightened of sharing authentically, if you're someone who is frightened of sharing your truth and how you really feel, so you make up stories and think about how the other person wants you to say something, I invite you to come back to your center and ask yourself, what's really important to you? Is it important to you to live integrity, or is it important to you to try to get liked by others? Because that's totally not even possible, because we're always going to disappoint people regardless, because people are going to see us the way they choose to see us. They're not seeing us the way we think they should. So kind of back to these rules, the shoulds, and I encourage you to stay centered and honor whatever rules you live by. And I actually invite you not to have any rules, but whatever you believe, because that's what's really important for you. And just allow yourself, or give yourself permission to also accept others and the way they choose to live. And if it triggers you, take that time to go within and say, hey, you know what, right now I'm uncomfortable because I'm believing da-da-da-da-da. A lot of times with relationships, a lot of times we get upset when we break up because we're believing that they're the source of our love. And that's another rule that we live by, to kind of understand how these rules unfold, these ideas that that, success means this, love means this. If you treat me this way, you love me. If you don't treat me this way, you don't love me. And that's what causes all this friction in relationships, because we have these two different ideas about what love means and how love is expressed, and all this. And all this is played out in our human form. Our spirits don't know any of that. Our spirits are loving, happy, and free, and they just love to create and expand and grow and have fun. And then we get caught in all these ideas on how life should be. So even though I started out with what roles that you live by and to honor them, I actually now think you just let go of all the roles and just be present today and just enjoy what's here right now. If you like it, great. If not, throw it out. All right. Hope this video inspired you in one way or another. I'm over here loving you each and every day in every way.